What?
There's the baby gate.
I should have seen it. Hi, Carlotta.
Hi, Carlotta.
It ain't quite started yet. I'm going to play my intro, and I'll be right back. Jesse and Lisa sticker.
What's their sticker look like? Whoa! Check it out.
Scott, you would say, but we were going to cover it up.
Scott. Even Miss Lisa got on the board.
Miss Lisa's over here. Let me get over closer.
And I'm going to put this one right there. That fits perfect.
There, it does. It covered it up really good.
No.
Rita, you got here just in time.
Hi, Rita.
And Mary. Hi, Mary.
Hi, Mary.
Hi, Kimla.
Hi, Kim.
No, it's Kimla. It says on her envelope, Kimla.
Uh-huh.
Carlotta.
Hi, Carlotta.
and Mary Wilson.
Hi,
Mary
Mary
Webb
Wilson.
both are here. But I showed these on Rita's last night, but I'm doing a mail call for all you guys. Hi, Carol.
Hi, Carol.
The first one is Kim. She's the first one in here. Well, Carlotta was, but I already did Carlotta's live, but Kim was the first one in, so I'm going to show hers first. I did get a note. I didn't get no checks, but I did get a note. Here's a quilt block. I hope it works okay. I can't read something. Or stitches. The edges are stitched. Oh, okay. Because they are all linear or whatever that called edges. And keep them from stretching out. Okay. I understand now. I didn't read that the other day. But here's Kim's block.
That's really pretty, Kim.
See, she hemmed the edges so I wouldn't fray it out and let it stretch. I guess you call it hemming. And then, if you look really close, Kim's got it embroidered, hand embroidered, looks like. Maybe not,
Yeah, it is.
but she's got her name on it. But there's hers.
She said, just Kim, please.
Just Kim, please. Oh, you're just Kim? Oh, also, looking at the address here, Kim, you're a B. I'm an A person. Also, when I get done with these guys, I'm going to make Shannon clean her bed off. She got a white bedspread. I'm going to lay all the quilt blocks out. I'm not going to do it on live. I'm going to do it on Facebook. So when I share it on Facebook, I'd appreciate it if everybody else would share it out so they can see, because a lot of people doesn't, see my channel. That way everybody gets a chance. I pain in the butt.
Yeah.
Well, we might as well get the smallest square. Hi, Farm Wife. We'll get the smallest square out next.
The smallest one. Hi, Farm Wife.
This is from Wanda.
Wanda couldn't be outdone.
A double wedding ring. Rita, take pictures so you see how to do one. But there's Wanda's, and also I didn't notice it, but Shannon did this morning. See if I can find it.
To you too.
Wanda made a little tag and put on it. I didn't see that.
Rita says she didn't follow instructions loud.
But that's really pretty, and it's all hand stitched that I can tell. It might not be. Some of it might, but it looks like it. She does better by hand than I can with the machine.
It takes practice.
I'm going to practice today. I'm going to work on trying to make a boy's baby quilt. I got some football stuff and some of the material that Carlotta sent me, and I'm going to make a baby's quilt today. Try to.
Are you giving kisses? Are you? Giving kisses?
All right. Here's Emily Rush's. I think this one's pretty myself too.
Oh, that's pretty.
That's Emily's. I never looked. Yep, she got her
She
name
got her name on it.
right in the center. It's really pretty. Here's one of my new best friends, guys. We don't know her.
Martha.
I'd like to get to know her. She seems a really nice lady. Reading her letter. She writes like I do, so it's hard to read, guys. So I had Shannon read it because she could read my writing.
Well, I can't read your writing. I
But
can read
she's from Fort Smith, Arkansas, so she's not that far from Rita. And her name is Martha. She watches the show all the time in the letter here.
Mary says Wanda's to be the center.
That's what we're thinking. Mary, put it. I'm gonna lay it on the bed. I thought about putting it at the bottom and working up in the sides of it, or put it right in the center and work around it. I'm gonna lay it on the bed and try to figure out what it could be.
You want to
Good.
get Kitty?
Here's the letter she wrote me. You guys can Snapchat that and read it or whatever. But she says she's not. Sounds like she's an older lady, like a lot of us, but even older maybe. But she used to make a lot of quilts. Hi, Jennifer. And she is downsizing and stuff. Hey, Michael. And she's downsizing. And she sent me more than one, put it that way. I'll show you all of them. You guys can pick which one or what we do with them. And seemed like a really nice lady. Her name is Martha Samuels. So if anybody in Fort Smith, Arkansas knows her, let her know that we love her. But here's the first one. Get my fingers out of the way so you can see. I never looked to see if she signed them.
I don't think so. It's okay.
No, I don't see it signed, so I'll have to put her name on it, whichever one we pick first, or if I put two of some people's on there, because I do have a few that I got two of.
Rita says she recalls that name now, purchased from the shop.
Oh, here's the second one. Really nice seams and everything. Really, really pretty.
Jennifer.
Yeah, Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer.
We just took her back into that other room.
She's in there hollering.
I'm in my sewing room instead of the living room. See, I'm not on the couch. I'm not always on the couch, guys. Hard to believe, huh?
He's on the couch at least 93% of the day.
All right, here's another one that Martha made. Really colorful.
I had to wash my hands. She's sticky.
She got a new bed this morning, her clean bed, and she's been a pain this morning. And here's another one.
Oh, I got you now. I got you.
I'm going to have to figure out too, guys, when I lay it on the bed, which way to have like the points going when I lay it out on the bed. Oh, she's back. Hey, this is my show, not hers.
She says hi.
And here's the one most everybody liked the best last night. I think it looks like a pane glass window. See, when you through the light, you can see through them little ones there. So it reminds me of like a pane glass window. But those are Martha's. I know, I understand, ladies, some of yous are old and your memories aren't right, but it's one 12.5 by 12.5 block with your names on it. Not 6 without names on it. Just kidding. I love all of them.
They're beautiful.
I'll make something out of the extras, or if they don't put them in it.
Yeah, Kim says you only thought it was your show. It's actually Precious's show.
I forgot who this one was.
Is it signed?
This one's in Conway. Yeah, it's signed. It's right here.
And say
It's Carol's.
Carol's.
Here's Carol's. Rushmore's.
That's really pretty.
And see,
I think it's Rush.
How do you say it?
I think it's Rush Out.
Rush Out? Okay, I'm messing names up. I'm sorry, but it is got hand embroidered name on it.
It's pretty. Pretty flower.
The flower don't want to fold up as easy.
No.
And I think I got one more. Yep, one more here. And I don't see her in here yet. Here's Barbara's. And I'm looking to see if there's a name yet. Nope, I'm gonna have to get her name on that one too, but
It's pretty.
there's Barbara's. Really nice, ain't it, guys?
They're all pretty.
Yep, they're all pretty. This is going to be a really, I mean, all quilts are made with love and special, but this is all you guys putting it together that we hang out with. So it's going to be really special. It's going to be a good keepsake for somebody that wants it. But that's it, guys.
Really got some nice blocks.
I showed mine on Rita's last night. It's a mess, and I can take the critique. I'll show it here. I'm
just Randy.
not putting this one in the quilt because I don't think it's good enough.
He's a little off.
But there's the first block I've ever made. But if you look, the corner over here, it don't line up. My centers line up, center lines up, but for some reason, where's it at? Right here, this block here got a little small for some reason. Oh, I see why. Look here how much of a seam I got.
Hey, he's going to have his ripper now.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you can fix that.
This one's going into special. I don't have mistakes. It's going to be a mistake quilt. Everything I make a problem with is going to go in one quilt.
What are you going to call it?
The misfit quilt.
The misfit.
But that's the first block for my misfit quilt.
Mary says, I like your block, Randy. It should be in the quilt.
Hi, Carol. Not this block, Mary. I want to make a nice one. You guys are all making really, really nice ones. I mean,
You just need to
Precious, can you hear me talking?
You need to just follow a pattern.
But I got to think of a pattern. This is just, Carlotta sent me some fabric, and I was just trying. Hi, Victoria. I was just trying stuff with the package. Carlotta sent me this package here. It has a bunch of different fabrics in it, and I was just trying to make something out of it. But there's some stuff in here. There's some football. I was talking about we'll make a baby quilt today,
You're wagging
but
your
there's
tail.
some football material in here.
Gonna get Betty?
So I'm going to put this with some other stuff and make a boy's
She's after Betty.
baby quilt. So if somebody's got a grandson or son or whatever wants a baby quilt, I'm going to have a boy one first.
Yeah, I see ya. Spoiled.
I pinned the link if anybody wants to come up and chat for a few minutes. What are you doing? This is my sewing room, not yours.
Well, she was crying. You left her all by herself. Hi, Victoria.
Oh, you're for sale for sure.
No, she's not
The
for
cat's
sale.
going to get your butt. The cat's going to get your butt. There, chase the cat. Go.
You'll get the cat. Yeah. Tell her about it. She says, I'm just
But I'll move back.
Your
I'll show you guys a
Well,
little
run
bit
the
if I can
baby
move my
over.
butt. Got my shelf with all my toys, my fabric and stuff, my jean material. The Ginger sent me is on the shelves over there. And
Ow!
my big bags of scraps are down here. I'm running out of room, and then Shannon wants to move me around. She wants to move the office kind of in here. We got a great big, really fancy desk. I'm going to use it for a sewing desk, put it against this wall. It's like a red cherry. Really pretty, but it's hard. This table I'm sewing on bounces when I'm sewing, so I got to try to get able to carry that in here. And we're still looking for the deal to go on the wall for display. But we're working slowly. What?
It's your
No.
emotional support.
I'm not going to hold you.
Hi, Linda. Linda says she sent you a block. Did you get one from Linda?
I haven't got it, Linda, and we don't get the mail till about 11. I was going to wait a little later. I told everybody, but Shannon wanted to be involved for some damn reason. I don't know. Before she went to bed. So that's why I came on a little early.
Well, I kind of have to because you're going to use my bed to lay your quilt blocks out on.
I know it.
I'll be lucky if he lets me
Let me
get in it.
show you here an update too here.
Where are you going? Come back
Might
here.
as well. Here's the other blocks. I'm going to go through them real quick, guys. And I'm going to take them out anyway. I'm putting them in the bags and stuff so they get protected. Can't give me these bags. But as soon as we get off, I'll go lay it on the bed. I sent it out Thursday. Man, it probably went to St. Louis and back, Linda.
Oh, she's going to knock your table over. What are you doing?
Here's the first block I ever got from somebody. That's from Helen. I got to put her name on it. She didn't put her name on it.
It's okay. We can do that.
We'll do it. That's the first block I got from anybody. So that one's kind of special. And Helen, if you watch this, I need your address. I got your son's address. I know he lives in Florida, but you live up north, so I need to get your address.
Carlotta says they're all nice. What are you doing on your knees? It's 2 hours till feeding time.
This is Linda Bells. Her name is on the back. I'm going to have to transfer it to the front. But that's Linda Bells.
That's pretty.
Yeah, it is.
I think they're all pretty, though.
They are. I want to see what it's going to look like when we get them together.
You better watch out. He'll put you in that bag.
Here's Pam's. Pam Harmon. I know we got two Pams. But this is Pam Harmon's.
It's real pretty. I like the colors.
Yeah, the colors are really pretty on this, isn't it? You know what, too, guys? So far, I noticed I don't have no old lady ones. They're all kind of
What do you mean old
nice.
lady ones?
The stuff Rita likes and Kathy White. That that old looking stuff. These are got colors.
What's wrong with you?
No, there's nothing wrong with me.
Anybody want me to get the frying pan after him?
Here's Carlotta's. The deer.
That's really pretty too. Retro, Victoria says. You're going to get in trouble.
Me or her.
Her. She's over there looking at stuff.
Linda Bell sent me two, looks like.
She did?
So I got two from her so far. She signed it and put the date on them.
Ow,
But I'll transfer the name to the front so whoever gets a quilt will know who they're from. Because you won't be able, once it's sewed together.
Ooh, are you sneezing? She's sneezing.
And here's a really good one. This one's from Larry. Just kidding. It's from Kathy. Larry probably did it though. But there's Kathy Waits. So that's all of them, guys. So I got so far. I didn't count them. Maybe somebody can count them. But
You're going to count them when they go on the bed.
yeah, I'll count them when they're. Hush, Victoria. I'll put you in timeout.
He needs it sometimes, Victoria.
Victoria, you missed the live last night. Jackie and Rhonda were wanting to hit me, and I wore a hard hat so they couldn't hurt my head. It probably wouldn't hurt my head, though. Don't push no buttons. Oh, I ain't got her.
I don't know how you can't have her.
She was falling.
She's falling. I got to
Yeah.
get out of the light so you can see her.
I don't like you. You're for sale. Be dog food.
You are not dog
Yeah, you are. You're walking dog food.
No.
Yes, you are. You're walking dog food.
She's not getting my lip going. She thinks you're food.
One of these days, you're not going to be able to hang around with you. You're going to have to hang around with all them old goats outside instead of the old goat inside.
I told him this is his emotional support goat.
Hi, Ginger. She is. She is very soft. Her fur is. I'm going to give her a bath. See what she thinks about that. She's always cleaning herself. She's always licking herself, and she can bend over and lick her tail and everything. She twists around, but she's just
A terrorist?
a terrorist. Yeah.
She's a terrorist. Hi, Ginger.
But guys, unless somebody else has got something, that's it. So Shannon go to bed. I'm gonna go in and lay all these out on the bed and see what we got. Then I'll post it on Facebook. And like I said, there's a lot of yins are on my Facebook. If you would share it out so others can get it.
Does she watch the cat? What?
Huh?
I can't read it on my phone. There's a heart in the way.
Yeah, she watches the cat and she chases the cat, but the cat doesn't like her, runs away. When she's in her bed, her tote, the cat will walk by and she jumps up on it and runs over towards her.
Hi, Fish.
Hi, Fish. Fish, you're going to have to watch the replay. It's not that long. I just showed everything. But, yeah, the cat, she won't go through all the house. She stays in the living room and the dining room mainly. She'll go in the kitchen just a little bit, but she won't go all the way in the other rooms yet, which is good. But she likes, like I was showing this stuff last night, she loves material to just lick on. Shannon's got them doilies I showed on the.
She tries to pull them.
Oh, grab Mom's quilt. I'll go ahead and show it on here.
Which quilt?
The one by my bed on this side, you said. You was wanting me to show it the other day. I'll show it real quick. Hi, Rhonda.
That's the one she made for me. I feel like I'm drunk.
I know, Rhonda. Shannon's going to go to bed. She wanted to help me because I'm going to lay all the blocks out on the bed before she goes to bed and put on Facebook. I got all the blocks here, and I'm going to put them out on the bed, lay them out. Here's a quilt my mom made years ago.
I think this one's mine. She had put her name on it.
Oh,
It looks better like this, don't it? No, there's another one. There's another one similar to this.
I want to see this part. I got it. I haven't figured it out yet.
This is machine quilted.
Yeah, my aunt machine quilt on her long arm, but I haven't figured out how to put the backs on the fronts yet. This one don't have no.
Yes, it is a little bit.
A little bit, yeah, inside. Because I'm trying to figure out. I need to know. That's too many little squares. That's something Rhonda would do. That's a lot of little squares. I guess there is some big blocks. I guess there is blocks.
Hair blocks.
But I got to lay my book out. Nobody's showing me. I need to know when we put I know it's the wrong word, border around. How wide do I need to cut that out of this white fabric? But I'm trying to see how you, looks like they sewed right along it, but how they do it without the freighting.
Mm-hmm. That's an Aunt Gladys question.
It must be doubled in there. But 45 corners and everything. Thank you. But I'm going to use on our quilt.
Why are you crying? I'm right here.
Carlotta sent me a big package of white on white. It's got like flower pot in it, and that's going to be the border around ours. All right, Rita. Yeah, because I haven't seen. I watch a lot of you and do stuff, and I haven't seen. No, I was going to look in my book today, and that's one of the reasons I got the laptop in here because I'm going to sew and I'm going to see other videos. But I haven't because the other two blankets or quilts I made already. I did them like pillowcases. This one won't be a pillowcase because it's going to have the binding inside and everything. So I got to figure out how to do that part. So
Victoria wants to know about the hard hat.
oh, last night, then like you, Victoria, you're one of them. Always wanting to get blocked. Jackie was on last night and Rhonda, and I was being really nice. Wasn't saying nothing. I know it's hard to believe it. I was quiet, but they wanted to bop me on the head when I come on panel. So I had a hard hat on. On the white, well, it's like when you put say this is a whole quilt. I know I have to sew. Oh, Rhonda's in the basement. Hold on, I gotta find my mouse, Rhonda. Then I know you sew the strip around all the way around, but I'm not sure how when you after you quilt it. I know you put the backing on. I'm not sure when you take the other piece and fold it over how not to have it frayed. Like I'm gonna have to look that word up. The slicing must be the I'm calling border. Yeah, when you do the slicing, how you turn it around and not have a rough edge.
Let me see.
Everybody show me how to binding after it's finished.
Yeah, when you get it done, if you're not going to make the backing wider where you can fold it over the front, if you're not going to do that, you get strips. You fold.
Well, that's what I was thinking about, folding it over the front a little bit.
I've done that. I prefer to do it that way. I find it easier.
That's the way my mom's was. I just showed.
Well, it didn't look like it was. It looked like a whole different color around the front and the back. It looked like a different.
There was a different back on, but then the edge around it, I guess slicing, that was a different color, but it was just a small piece all the way around.
Separate binding, yeah. You take this and you fold it in half.
Right.
Then you can't see that.
I can see it a little bit.
Here's the edge.
Right.
Binding on it. Here's the rough edge. You put it on here. You put the rough edge to the rough edge.
Right.
And you sew.
Just like you do a regular block.
That's right. You sew all the way around it.
Okay.
You sew the rough edge to the rough edge, and you folded this in half. Then when you're done, you're going to fold that over to the back or to the front, whichever way you do it.
But when you do when you get it to the back. Oh, Rita said she's got an unfinished one. She can show me. Yeah, I know you probably got 2 or 3, Rita. But then on the back, when you fold it over, do you like tuck it in so there ain't no frayed edges in?
Well, you folded it in half.
Yeah,
So
but you're going to have cut edges though.
You have one rough edge there, right? And that would you put that rough edge on the rough edge. You put that rough edge on the rough edge of your quilt. Then when you sew it, you're going to fold it over and you've got a folded part. It's not rough edge.
Oh, okay. A folded part there. Okay.
Over the front. Now, my question is, how wide do you make it?
That's what I was asking.
I like the binding wider. This is 2.5 inches. I like my binding wider. That one on your mother's didn't look very wide. That was
no, it was small.
Yeah. I like mine wider. Everybody's different. Some people don't like it.
Only thing is, Rhonda, I got to watch out because if I make it too big on some of your blocks, it will cover up a lot of the block.
Very good. Yeah. Unless you put another strip
put a strip first and then do the binding or the slicing?
Yeah, unless you put a strip around it, something that matches, and then you put the binding out here. And you're not.
That's what I could do after I'm done. I got that really nice white that Carlotta sent me. I could put another strip all the way around to the white
border.
and then get something else to do the slicing part then.
Yes.
That
So
way it doesn't cover up nobody's blocks.
That's right. And you only take a little 1/4 of it. I'm sure they all left about a 1/4 hanging over the edge there that you can put a little border.
Well, the blocks are actually 12 and a half, 12 half, so they're only going to be little over 12 when I put them together because time you put the seam on these.
Yes. And then you do the binding last with your front, your batting, and then your backing. All three together. Then you'll bind it. But you'll get it, and other people will give you good advice too. That's the way I do it, but there could be even a better way to do it. I like a wider.
I do too. I don't know. I call it like picture framing. It actually makes them stand out. The borders stand out more.
That's right. And you know what? Sometimes when you sew it, and you'll learn it as you do it, you should make a little one in practice. That's what you should do.
Well, that's what I'm doing today. I'm going to work on a baby quilt.
Yeah.
With all this stuff that Carla sent me, I'm going to try to make a boy's baby quilt so I can practice with that.
Yeah. And sometimes you put it on the front and you only have a little binding, and the back of it could have a little wider binding. It could.
Okay.
If Yeah, Rita will show you. She's done. I believe.
I want to finish my quilt. I don't want it unfinished.
Ooh, Bob, get that hard hat on. Yeah.
I know how to start them. I'm good with. I've been watching Rita. I'm really good at starting. I just want to finish one.
She's good. She's been finishing them, but yeah, like that, and then fold it over, and then there's no rough edges. It's nice.
Yep.
But you'll see. Everybody will show you the best way to put the binding on.
I imagine my phone will blow up. Actually, let me look, because somebody might be that watches don't come on. Yeah, I got a message. See what it is.
Oh, and you know that that purple seam cutter, thread cutter?
Yeah.
My daughter bought me one of those. I love it. And that's for when you sew one thing after another, like Rita did the other night, that long half square triangle. Yeah. I have one just like it. I love it. And you pull, cut.
I like this other than my other tools because I can't get to the blade. My other blades can bite me. This one is down in there.
Smart thinking. I will be lurking. Okay, awkward quilter. Yeah.
But guys, I'm going to get off here because Shannon needs to go to bed, and I want to lay this out. And I'll have it on Facebook, so everybody show it out. Hi, Joyce. I showed all the blocks that I got total. I showed what I got in the mail yesterday. I showed other blocks too, so if you guys didn't see it, go back and you can see every one of the blocks we have so far. It's going to be really, really pretty.
Yeah. It's going to be good, Randy.
There's not a bad block in the bunch, I'm telling you.
Aw.
Other than mine so far.
No, yours is fine. It's an original.
No, it's messed up.
Oh, it's not either. You're doing great.
Well, I'm trying. I'm not doing great, but I am trying.
It's exciting to see what you're putting out. Good night, everyone. Good night, Shannon.
Yep. So I'm going to be out of here, guys. Thanks for everybody coming in.
I don't see the leave like it usually is on. Is this different from what Rita does?
Yeah, this is actually StreamYard. It's what Rita used to do.
Oh, I don't see where it says leave like it does on hers.
Hi, Paul Adventures. We got a new one in here.
Nice.
But I'm out of here, guys. See you. Rita, you going live tonight? Can you drop this yard? where I don't have to get asked a bunch of questions. Let Rita give a chance there, see if she's going tonight. Maybe she went outside already. But I'm out of here, guys. I got to get this lady. Oh, there she is. I will try really hard to take it away and out of the recliner. All right. Put your phone on vibrate and I'll send you a message to wake you up. But thanks, everybody. See you tonight.